Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the weird shirt I'm wearing. I did put this on because I was working out earlier and I went to the gym. But today I have my January, February, March, April, May favorites for you guys. So if you'd like to see what I've been loving in the month of May, then please keep on watching. So I figured first we'd go ahead and start off with our face products. So my favorite foundation that I've been loving is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation, and this is a very full coverage foundation. I was actually pretty intimidated by this foundation at first. I bought it way back, like probably a year ago or so, and I didn't really get around to using it, but I have recently started using this foundation, and I must say I have fallen in love with this. It gives you the most flawless face ever. It gives you the best coverage. It is full coverage. It can become a little cakey if you apply more than one layer of this, so I like to apply one entire layer all over my face, and then I like to go in with a stippling brush on my fingers and just apply a little bit more foundation to any of my problematic areas, just to give them the full coverage without applying it to my entire face. So for starters, this foundation claims it is a 24-hour wear foundation. The maximum time that I have worn it is up to 15 hours, and I will insert a picture or video if I can of what my foundation looked like at 15 hours, but it did look amazing. It looked almost exactly the same as when I first applied the foundation. And all I did throughout the day was blot a little bit of my oil off on my T-zone area and just apply a little bit more of a pressed powder. And I only did that once in that 15-hour time period, and it still looked amazing. Like, I would have given this foundation a 9 out of 10 stars after wearing it for 15 hours. So there are some claims here on the back of the bottle. It says it is a full coverage foundation. It does say it is a 24-hour wear. It says it is transfer resistant, which means it shouldn't rub off on any clothing or anything like that. It says it is a matte finish, which is true. It is extremely matte. So if you do not like a matte finish foundation, then this foundation may not be for you. But I love this matte finish foundation, and I just like to set it with the powder, but then I also use my makeup setting spray, so that kind of softens everything up so it doesn't look too dry anywhere. And I also like to use my highlighter just to give me a little bit more of a dewy look. This also says it's fragrance-free and oil-free. I haven't seen much oil. Most of my oils don't even break through my natural oils for my skin when I wear this. And I definitely agree there is no fragrance to this at all. Some foundations are very odd smelling in my opinion, but this one does not bother me at all. There is basically no smell. And I forgot to mention that I am in the shade Light 48. That's the one I have here. It is a little bit dark for my complexion, but I did buy this when I was nice and tan. So I just have to really work at blending it out to make everything match. But once it is blended out perfectly, it looks amazing on the skin. Next product that I wanted to mention was my NYX Full Coverage Concealer. This is their Above and Beyond Concealer. And this is just like a creamy concealer. It is super pigmented. It looks like it is that pigmented. It is amazing. I like to use this to conceal underneath my eyes and also to highlight my face. I like to bring this down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, the center of my forehead, and my chin as well. I love this concealer because it doesn't really crease on me a lot. It is very full coverage, so it gets rid of all of those blue undertones under my eyes. And I also like to apply this concealer to any of my acne scars because it's very good at covering them up as well. Also, this concealer was very affordable. I believe it was like $5.99 or less. You can pick up NYX Cosmetics at stores such as Ulta, CVS. I think Walgreens and Rite Aid may carry some NYX, but normally for the best price and your value with the most choices to choose from, you'd like to take a look at Ulta or CVS because they have the widest range. Next, I did quickly want to mention this NYX eyeshadow. This is in the shade Naked Truth, and this is just a matte shadow. It's a very light brown, almost like a taupe color. I love this shadow for my crease and my eyelids, but I also love to contour with the shadow because when I am very pale and I'm not self-tanned and haven't been out in the sun much, my skin is very fair. So I don't like any orange bronzers or contour shades, and it is very hard to find them that don't pull orange on me because my skin is so fair. But this is a true matte taupe shade, so I love to contour with this, and then I'll just take a bronzer to warm everything up afterwards. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that is the shade right there on my ring finger. It is pretty light, but it does make a difference once it's applied to the face. It's great for carving out my cheekbones and my temple area, and I just love using this shade as a contour shade. My next product here is a bronzer, so I like to apply this after I apply that NYX eyeshadow in the Naked Truth, just to give my face some warmth. And this is a Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soyelle bronzer in the shade Light Medium. I like this because it doesn't pull too much of that orange tone on me, like I said, but it does give me the warmth I need to my face. I love this especially in the summertime to give me a nice bronzed look. So this is just what the product does look like. It is extremely matte, which is the best formula for a bronzer. You don't want anything with any shimmer or shine to it. So this one is amazing, and on top of it all, it smells just like chocolate. My next favorite product is a blush, and this is the Kat Von D Everlasting line. This is in the shade Bellissima, and I must just say the packaging on this blush is adorable. The packaging on all of Kat Von D's products are amazing. They are so detailed and so unique, and I just love them. That just brings up the value of the product so much more in my mind. And this is just the shade of blush right here. I love this for the summertime because it's a nice corally pink color. So it is very summer-like, and I love applying this to my cheekbones. It just goes great, especially with my highlighter and my bronzer. They all blend beautifully together. My next favorite product for the month of May is the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. I love this palette mainly for two particular shades in here. My favorite two shades out of this entire palette are going to be S3 and M3, which are directly above and beneath each other. One is a shimmer shade and one is a matte shade. I love the matte shade for my crease. It's just a nice orange color and everything blends out perfectly. And I like the white gold shimmer color just to apply all over my crease, just to brighten my eyelids up. My next favorite product for the month of May is a single eyeshadow, and this is by NYX Cosmetics. It is in the shade Showgirl. My eyes change color. They go from brown to hazel to very green. So I love this color because it's a burnt orange color. I love applying this all over my lid and then just blending it out with a taupe color. I also like to apply this to my lower lash line because it just tends to pull out those really deep green tones in my eyes, and they make my eyes appear so much greener. So I have been addicted to this eyeshadow. I've pretty much been wearing this eyeshadow every day for the past like 3 weeks. So this is amazing, and it is super pigmented, and all of NYX's eyeshadows are the bomb. My last favorite for my eyes here is a mascara. This is just a Marc Jacobs mascara, and this is a sample size, but I've been loving this mascara. It makes my lashes so dark and so much longer. Like, I don't know where I'd be without this mascara. I'm going to have to run and buy the full-size one as soon as I can because I am almost out of this, but if I recommended one mascara to you guys, this would definitely be it. And my last favorite product for the month is a hair care product. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I believe they have a few different types. I believe they have a clear dry shampoo, which works for all different hair types. They have one for blondes, one for redheads, and one for brunettes. So this is the one for brunettes right here. It does have a little bit of a pigment or a color in it. It's just dark brown. I love applying this in between washes. I can definitely pull off not washing my hair as much because I don't want to strip all of the. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have had any favorites for the month of May, leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about them. If you guys found this video useful or enjoyed it in any way, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel while you're here. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! And all I did was throughout the... Also, this is... I have an itch. Woo! So I don't like any orange bronzers or... My next favorite product for the month of May is the Smashbox Full Exposure Eyeshadow Palette. I love this palette because there are matte shades, but there are also shimmer shades in here. I love this palette particularly for two of the colors. I like this I don't know where I would be without this. And my last favorite product for the month is a hair care product. This is just the Batiste Dry Shampoo. They have dry shampoo. I believe they have a clear dry shampoo.